Alright, here's my review on getting involved in campus at Northern Illinois University. Before I get started, let me just, lay out my credentials. I'm a sophomore now. Finishing up my first semester of sophomore year, and I've been involved in quite a few things on campus. Held a couple leadership positions and things. Been a tour guide, been a tutor, treasurer of stuff, part of the President's Hall Association. So I've been around. I've done a couple things for my engineering discipline. But here's my overall view about getting involved on campus, because that's the biggest thing that you'll hear if you're a freshman and you're coming in for the fall, is to get involved on campus. That's what's going to make or break your year. And it's not the case. People say, oh, it's going to build your resume up. It's great to be involved. Employers like people who are involved in crap, blah, blah, blah. Also not the case. Let me tell you. Most of the student organizations on campus are BS. Not in the sense that it's just a complete waste of time, but it's really not a resume builder. I don't know if it's our generation that we kind of just suck a little bit, but students at NIU who are part of these organizations that call themselves leaders of the campus and put on programs for the campus, they don't really think outside the box. They think really typical and really basic. All the programs I've seen on campus are pretty basic. A lot of them seem like they're put on by high schoolers. And they're traditionalists, meaning if a program was kind of successful one year, they'll repeat that same program for the next 5-10 years. And no one really thinks innovative. No one thinks, what's the next best thing? Let's add on to that program. Let's make it better. They just do the exact same thing, and it's a big circle, which I really don't like. What I mean by, it sounds kind of immature. Their programs, I'm talking about, like, let's put on a Halloween dance party or a Halloween costume party. It sounds fine, but I'm thinking, if we're in college and we're learning all these great things and blah blah blah, and I think this is a big thing that's wrong with the American educational system, but I think we should be applying what we're learning in the classroom in student organizations. So if I am an engineering major, I should be doing things in my engineering organizations or other organizations that apply what I'm learning in my classes towards, an event or a program or something. But instead, all you see is a bunch of little fundraisers. Oh, we're selling cupcakes, we're selling cookies, so we can give money to the Red Cross or this, or a hospital or a homeless shelter. Which is nice and great. Philanthropy is awesome, but it's nothing. I can honestly say I've been part of many organizations on the campus, held at leadership positions, blah blah blah. I really don't have anything that I'm proud of on my resume that I can sit and tell an employer, hey, this is my name, this is what I've done on campus, and I can't go on and on about what I've done on campus really, because it's dry, it's immature, and it's not applicable to anything in the world. Doing some fundraising event, keeping track of a budget. What company really needs those skills? It's not really a skill, that's just a common sense thing. Leading your peers is okay, but you could be the president of all the organizations on campus, but if you're not really doing anything that's out of this world or is really impressive, I really don't give a damn what you were president of. You could be president of the university, but if you're not doing anything with your position, who cares? If you don't have any credentials at the end of the day, you just wasted your time and money. So that's my thing. Like I said, a lot of the student leaders are very traditional. They like doing things the way things were done the year before. All I heard when I was in a leadership position is, the way we did it last year was, the way we did it the year before was, and it was not a lot of what can we do this year that's new and different. And that's why I kept pushing and pushing and pushing. I gave a lot of great ideas. I felt they were great ideas. For example, we're running out of time for November. I said, we have a lot of big things in November. We got Veterans Day, we got Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving break. What can we do for people? I say an easy thing is collect food and give them to a homeless shelter or a food pantry, or collect toys or raise money for Toys for Tots, or something like that's nice and simple. All the students really wanted was, let's throw a party, let's have cookies and ice cream and sit and talk about our feelings. And you know, it's scary because I'm not kidding. I'm not being sarcastic. This is literally what they said. They wanted to play things like bingo and dodgeball. And it's like, seriously, this is the month of giving. You guys want to play video games? And I don't know. That's my thing. Now, don't get me wrong. I know it sounds like a lot of just bashing, don't join, type of attitude. But there are some student organizations that I am proud of at Northern Illinois University, and I also plan on looking into next semester. Is Engineers Without Borders. They do a lot of things that are really applicable. They're using their skills from the classroom, and it's something that you can put on your resume that you're proud to talk about in an interview. I guess it hit me. I went to a career fair. I had all these things on my resume, treasurer, tour guide, and it was the very first time that a guy actually stopped me and was like, tell me about this position. And I honestly had to bullshit my way through it because I honestly didn't really do much in that position. I mean, I really tried to get involved, but I kept getting put down saying, no, we don't run it this way, we don't do it this way. So, I mean, I saw a lot of that, honestly, at the career fairs. You know, oh, you're the vice president or secretary of XYZ club. What did you do? Oh, I wrote down what we did at meetings, and I got people together to help put on an event. I made posters to put around the campus, and I put the posters up. Is that really college skills? That sounds like something you would do in junior high or high school. Oh, that's my thing about it. But like I said, there are very, very few good student organizations on campus that I would highly consider pushing people towards, and that's Engineers Without Borders. I can't really speak for them just yet because I'm not really involved in it. I will be next semester, and I might make a video on that later. And I've been hearing everyone's been pushing me to join the National Society of Black Engineers, pretty much because they pretty much get a guaranteed job apparently for being a black person and being an engineer. And I think that's that's pretty great and everything. But part of me, it's like a pride thing. Like, I want to get there, but I want to kind of make it through life and be successful on my own merits, not because I'm black and because I joined an organization for black people. That's just a personal thing. But if push comes to shove and I don't see anything happening, I'm gonna join. But I did my freshman year. I looked at NSBE, National Society of Black Engineers, and I was really excited to join. I was really pumped up. It was like, I finally get to hang with my people. There's not a lot of us that really have this ambition to be engineers. What's going on? What are we doing? What are we doing? It really, again, it was the thing where they really weren't doing anything that was applying anything from the classroom. It was a lot of, let's raise money for these events type of thing. But I heard they're growing. I heard they're getting better, so I'm going to check them out next semester too. Hopefully they're doing good. But, you got to kind of look around and see what's good for you on campus. A lot of these organizations are a waste of time. If it does, the way I see it is, if it doesn't benefit your resume, if you're not enjoying yourself, and if you feel like everything you're doing is elementary or immature, just quit. No one's going to really care. Your employer's not really going to care that you did, X club or Y club in your freaking junior year of college. When you graduate college, no one's going to give a damn what you did in college. All they care about is you have your degree, can you do the job? That's it. Can you do this job? All student organizations I feel that what student organizations are for, they're just supposed to help your education. They're just supposed to help affirm, you're getting a group of people who have a common interest, a common goal. You all have this common educational background. You're taking the same classes together. You're forming a good network and a good bond. You're applying what you're learning, so that when you graduate, not only do you just have book knowledge and you're book smart, but you actually have the skills. You have the experience of actually working in a real-world environment where you have to work with your peers to accomplish something greater than the university, greater than yourself. That's what I feel that student organizations are for. I'm just not seeing it at NIU, and I really feel that for tens of thousands of dollars that the university invests in student organizations, I don't know where the hell it goes to. That's me.